Sandwiches don't require time and attention. You can speed run a sandwich.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
That's terrible.
Depends how good you want it. You can easily put a toast, put some butter on it, a slice of cheese, put it together, and be like, "Well, I've made a sandwich."
No, this is the J special, okay? Bread, no butter because butter's gross, yucky face. Ham, cheese, cucumber, cherry tomatoes. Oof, oof,
Oof, oof.
And you face the cherry tomatoes upwards, so like the juice seeps into the bread a little bit. Oh, I want one burger.
Only likes Pepsi, doesn't like butter. You're fucking weird.
Ah yeah, I wanted to check something. Steam apps kommen. Beat Saber. Okay.
Kai, have you tried calling him?
Yeah, I sent him a message. I haven't tried calling him yet, no, but I spammed him, so you should see it.
Before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis, the same Bionis that we all live on. Anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it. And that's exactly what I intend to do. This time, it's my turn. Ryan, you got my back? Of course. Leave it to me. I'm ready for anything. I'll trash any mechon that tries to mess with us.
I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. We will save Colony 9!
Sorry I kept you waiting. I will strike you down and all that you have become, you wretched fool.
I've got field experience as a medic. If you get hurt, I can use ether to patch you up.
Meet this year's legendary hero pun, Ricky! Ricky, live to serve!
I take this chance to bring vengeance to my brethren and fulfill my duty. She can control ether energy without using rifle shells.
I heard Tin say something as I was leaving and walking away. What did he say?
You're weirdo.
That you only drink Pepsi and then you don't like butter, you're weird.
That's not true. I don't drink Pepsi anymore. I'm a changed man. Hashtag reformed.
What?
I haven't had Pepsi in like 2 weeks.
What? No,
Bullshit.
no way.
No,
No.
seriously. I promise. I haven't.
Bullshit.
I made a
2
deal.
weeks? No, no fucking
Maybe
way.
last weekend, but the weekend before you
No.
definitely had Pepsi.
Well,
You even
wait.
told us proudly that you had Pepsi.
Hang on. Maybe not 2 weeks. I think from like. No, I didn't have any this weekend. No, from last
That you
Monday,
had
from the
six.
from the 27th. The 6th Pepsi was on the Sunday. So from the 27th, I haven't had
that's
any.
not 2 weeks. That's 1.5 max.
Oh, is it? Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. All right. Like 1 week and 8 days. That a little bit less. Only a little bit.
Are you gonna get your 1 week chip?
I'm being a good boy, man. Oh, also, so I know you get enough of it during raid, but do you want to hear how dumb I am?
Yes, always.
Yes.
So I bought this wall mount for my second monitor, right? Because I want to finally get it.
Finally.
I know it came
Damn.
with my blackout curtains. It came today. I've looked at it, and then when I was buying it
See now
online, right?
what my
One of the
role
user
here
reviews
is.
was like, has literally
Friends.
this is the
Thank
exact
you.
words, okay? Has everything you need to install this mount. And
I
for
think
some
I can
reason,
finally
Jay
see
thought,
now
oh, fucking
my
great.
role here
Guess I
is.
don't need a drill then. Surprise! It came
Onwards
today, and I need a drill. And
to
I haven't got a
Alchemoth.
drill, so it's not getting installed today.
Damn.
I don't know why I thought like it came with some like industrial grade fucking glue or something. I don't know, but like I thought it might have come with a drill. I don't know.
Can you even make holes?
Just take a spoon and like
Without
ram it into the
asking?
wall and
Your
I mean,
landlady?
I'm gonna do what I want because I'm a real nigga. And
Can't
if I
you
wanna,
just borrow a
I mean, in
drill
the end,
from a
if he moves
neighbor?
out, you can just cover them up.
Like,
probably-
look at the most dad-like neighbor you have, and then just go up to him and say,
so I haven't got
"Good
any neighbors.
afternoon, Jack. You got a drill I can borrow?"
Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so the area that I live in is called Newham, which is the worst part of London. It's like the poorest borough almost, or it's definitely down there. And I
Oh, okay,
recently found it yesterday that Newham also has the most amount of COVID deaths, so that's great in the danger zone. But that's
So
besides
what
the
you
point.
should do instead
Mhm.
is look for the local dentist and ask,
Right.
"Yo, Dr. Crazy Nuts, you got a drill I can borrow?"
I'm gonna actually. I think I can borrow one from my cousin. I think they have a drill. They bought their house recently because
Is your cousin a dentist?
He's not a dentist, but they have a lot of junk in their house.
Is
so they
he
probably
that
have-
one guy, that one Russian doctor that takes the eyes out of Tom Cruise in Minority Report?
I have not seen Minority Report, but I don't think my cousin is Russian. No, don't think he is. I can't confirm. I've not seen the film, but I don't think so.
Yo, Jay,
Yeah.
I was waiting on you to call your friend Sejong
Oh,
and
you want
ask
to do
him
that? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
what is the deal.
Have you not got his number?
I do.
Oh, but I'm doing it. Okay, I'll call him. One
Yes,
sec.
because you were the call person.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
It's ringing. Let me see. Hang on.
That's how you do it, Shiro.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get
He
you to
instantly
make
declined it.
Jay call him. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Delegate.
He instantly declined it. Now he's online.
See, mission accomplished.
Nice.
I knew he had seen my texts. He always sees my texts.
He's like Jay. He sees them, forgets.
No, when it like. So the thing with raid for you guys is that I always set my alarm like half an hour earlier, like optimistically thinking I'm gonna sleep that long, and then I never do.
Nice.
He's still online, but he's not replying to me.
Something is afoot.
biggest-
Is he replying to you? Am I a tier 2 friend? I called him, but he replies to you first. I'll be so mad.
Yes, actually.
Really? Damn.
He
All
says,
right.
"Wait already?" Question mark.
All right. I understand. I fucking understand.
I hope this works. Somehow.
So Alex, are you trying Dark Knight today?
I talked with Zero for like 2 messages and I'm still trying. Like, he had some idea, so we're trying that.
Yeah, should I provoke?
Yeah.
And when should I provoke? When the ice goes out, like when the ice is exactly done?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's take this time to talk about some raid stuff.
Like, it's okay, like, if I change to Dark Knight as well. Like, I already planned in the both two entire phases, like, GCDs and everything on Dark Knight already, so, like, the switch would be, like, instantaneous. I have, like, this entire spreadsheet of mathematics.
Okay, wait, so let me check it up. It is... Six Saber.
Oh yeah, and Kali, to your question in Discord, I have nothing to give Jay during ad phase.
I will adlo him.
No need.
Yes, need.
I told
He's a
you
black
I'm gonna.
mage. He should actually have a shield.
Well, I used the shield before that, but
Mana
I said
ward.
I'm gonna try changing the round when I use it.
Even the shield is not good enough, to be honest. Because it depends on the timing of the fucking ad
No,
feeding.
Let me change it. Like I said, I can right now it gets used on the first splash from the puddle because that shit hurts and I used to die. Like the splash from the puddle combined with the ad auto attacking me would kill me. If you can keep me alive until they start feeding, I can just use it. But
that's what I was thinking. I would adlo you before the first ad gets fed. On my way back to the center. Optimally, I do it like in between first and second ad being fed, but because the timing is literally always different, sometimes it's actually at the same time. Sometimes there's like no, there's a huge like difference between when
it's
they
like
get
mainly
fed.
two different feeding timings we have.
No, it's more than two.
No, it's just
way
that
more
then
than two.
then they have crit reliancy.
Yeah,
well.
exactly. So
but
it's
they
like
have
4 or
two
5
big
different.
discrepancies and then like 5-6 smaller ones. So if you make like a diagram of it, you have like first the two big ones and then they spread out in 5-6 smaller ones.
Yeah, but that affects a lot, like when you can get heals off, especially because there's also a 1 second delay between healing the people who are close to me and the people who are farthest away.
I don't know.
So like when I planned about Dark Knight stuff, I didn't really think about like chasing some warrior stuff, but should I change the shake into somewhere else? Now I'm using out the first cascade, which seems kinda not very helpful.
I mean, you can use it during ads, so when we split from the middle.
Okay.
First cascade,
yeah, like the very beginning.
Where I pretty much have everything. Where I use wings and veil.
It's
where we don't hardly take any damage.
If we do it during ads and it hits Jay and Sin, then we probably.
I mean, we could do it when we're back in the middle. We could do it once we're back in the middle. And Jay could already be closer to the middle because your ad's gonna get fed anyways. All you would have to do
you
is
need to stay still because he's doing damage, and then he's going to teleport to a person.
No, he can't. He can't.
Plus, the risk is like the ads always do the same damage when they explode. The problem is the auto attacks on both Sin and Jay. Like I always excog Sin, otherwise he'll also die. So it's just a matter of if the feeding happens too late, Jay will take too much auto attack damage in between the heals because we want to heal after the explosions. Otherwise, everyone will be low.
I give Sin 25% damage reduction for, I think, 6 seconds.
When do you do it? Immediately after you move south, or what?
Once we go back to the middle.
Okay. That's fine. Like, Sin is not really the problem.
for the
I have
first
to heal him
duet-
anyway. I have to heal him anyway, but it's not really the problem. The
I
problem
could
is
give
that
it to Jay if
who
you
sometimes
want
dies.
it on Jay. It's 25%.
No. I
6
think if
seconds.
you swap that around, then Sin will be a problem. So, I think just the having mantra up before the splashes will help a lot, so that the heals are always putting us at 100% before the big AOE, and if we can do shake it off at ad phase, that would probably be better. We can try it like that.
All right, and we could practice movement before we go into raid for the second phase.
I think that was only an issue like once, so I think we should just go into raid and see how it goes. And if there are issues, like hopefully we'll get through the first part easily. If there are issues on second part, then we can do that.
Oh, that's also fine.
Sejong said that thought it was at 7 and he was redecorating his living room, so he's now setting up his computer. He'll be here in 5 minutes.
Oh wow.
I mean, it is 7, so...
Oh, it's SD. My boy can't read.
He reacted! That's a paddling. I watched the episode of CR today where Molly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was kind of tough to watch.
Were you sad?
I was.
Aw.
When the campaign started, I didn't like him. But as it's gone on, he's really grown on me. And he seems like such a fun person to be around, such a bro. And I don't feel like, you know, he fucked up. That's what happens when you fuck up. But at the same time, I wish he hadn't. I wish he hadn't gone into melee range with someone super strong with like 4 HP and then knocked himself unconscious. Like, who does that? The fucking fool. But at the same time, I think he got a bit too cocky. I thought he was invulnerable or something.
It's alright, you're gonna like the next one.
We will see. I miss Jester though.
Soon.
I know, but like struggling with episodes about her. It means Marisha speaks more.
Oh, yeah. Horrible.
Awesome.
Fucking disgusting, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Marisha, gross.
Hi there, betrayer.
Mm. 1.8 probably.
So, we've finally reached the end of the Xenosaga series. Now, as the 6th console generation comes to a close, let's look back on the 5...
Okay, I probably have to just put this down, or is it? Oh. Mm. Okay.
What the fuck is this?
A technomancer.
Why?
Because it's cool, my dude.
Oh, okay.
It's like a hacker that doesn't hack. Instead, he speaks to the ghost in the machine.
Weird champ. Also, why has he like got a serial killer bedroom with framed pictures with nothing in them?
Because he's a serial killer, obviously.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, 6 out of 10. Just
You should totally do that. Like, have a bunch of frames with no pics on them.
Why?
And then just invite a person over, just to see how they would freak out.
People don't want to come to my bedroom. I don't want people here. This is my space. Although it smells really, really nice now. I have this really expensive, like, sweet jasmine reed diffuser, and it's making my room smell lovely.
Alright then.
Are those things healthy though?
I don't know. Probably. It's just a scent, right? Why wouldn't it be? It's like a scented candle.
Okay.
Not really sure if it's the same thing. Plus, they are full of chemicals.
That's okay. If it makes me feel as good as I did today when I got home from work and opened my door and then came in and just that burst, that lovely smell, I'm cool with it. 5 years off my lifespan, no problemo.
Really? Yeah, see? Sejong also says that basic scented candles are not healthy. Because it's
Well, I
full
don't
of
give a fuck what
chemicals.
Sejong said because I called Sejong and he replied to you first and not me. So in my eyes, he's a betrayer. Literally Illidan. So I don't care. Yeah, you wow.
Sejong, log the fuck on.
Same.
Come on, man.
Setting up my PC in stress. You have like fucking 80 muscles like in your ears. You could have easily found one spare muscle to reply to me.
That's okay. Okay, so when I click this, yo,
Oh no,
nice.
that's no good.
Is it now added here?
Tell me this ain't beautiful though. That detail.
Oh, is that Shadowrun?
Yeah.
Looks okay, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, that's right.
They got carpet outside on the ground.
It's the slums, my dude.
Yeah. Still gross. This ain't the slums. They have fucking solar panels.
Yeah. So?
That's rich boy slums. That shit
No,
will get
no.
stolen here.
No. Cyberpunk, dude. Alright, how about this?
Nice.
Kind of yuck, to be honest. I'm not really feeling it.
Wait, which one is this?
Okay, how about this? Hold on.
He said invite him.
Is your sound okay now? Basic bitch sound. Okay. Alright. We ready?
Hope so. That's a hard one. What the heck? Okay. Now I have to stop downloading Beat Saber maps. Okay, so I don't need the mod assistant.
Alright, don't forget to use mantra before the splashes, okay?
Oh, the splashes. Sure, man. Who do you think I am? What?
Boots.
He's a fucking 100% dragoon. You don't need to.
You're gonna shake it off now, right?
I tried to shake it earlier.
Oh, water.
Yeah. Alright. I got pretty good at it.
Did you do it earlier? I mean,
Yeah,
earlier is fine,
I
too.
did earlier. Like,
Okay.
I think that was... Well, it covered damage, but I don't think it's covered the...
Oh shit, Sin is in a cyberpunk mood. What? Water again. He touched the boss.
Ara! Ole hiljaa joskus. Mä vihaan tappuja.
Network? Ah, way too late. Way too early. Oopsie. After this I have to...
Yeah, so now you do it. Like right
Yeah.
now. After that spray there.
Okay. Yeah, I think you need to...
Oh.
Hand
It
damage.
was too low. Thing.
That's crit low.
Network.
Nice. That's perfect.
Oh yeah, it affects equilibrium as well.
What it do? It does? No.
No. That was some big equilibrium.
Nice.
Woo!
Oh.
No.
It's fine, the rest gonna survive. If you don't fuck it
The rest.
up. Well, everyone.
Xeners and Jay. If you're one, you have to sprint
No,
to
he
the
was too
spot.
slow, too fast.
No, he wasn't fast enough.
No, he was too fast. He ran into the explosion. That is why he
No.
died. He was the one.
He was the. He was.
He
The
was number one.
The one and only.
And I thought my boy Sejong never fucked that mechanic up.
Always right.
I was doing this part.
Oh, that's why he fucked up then. First.
I wasn't there.
It was my partner. I was too.
Oh, it's tank part.
No, but Sejong is never wrong. Take liquid more. Ignore him. Pass. Seniors to D. What the fuck are you doing with the water skill? Get into your positions.
I was in the center for the water. I didn't move on in time.
Yeah, I realized.
It's mid-cast.
I was too close with the boss, but it was fine.
I don't know if you really need to give him global. Like, holy,
was kind of
holy
useless
fuck,
because
holy fuck, the damage was low.
he
Like,
didn't even detect
yeah,
me
like
once.
this time
Just
I did the thing I
walked
kind
over
of talked
to
about
me and
earlier. Like, I used drum part like way earlier. So it's up for the double rocket punch, and I took like how much damage? Hold on.
Wait, Alex, are you recording again?
I am.
Can you check how many seconds you had on your Nisi when you died?
Hold on.
Yeah, and range should be around C and 3, somewhere around here. Not in the northern half of the arena.
When I died, I had 12 seconds.
See, pretty much when you died, the shield died as well. So at that point, you can all just focus the shield first and then get into position.
Yeah.
To pass the Nisi.
Where's the
And there's a whirlwind right after, so to be topped up.
hidden mine? That's like 70k.
Also,
total.
let me try to reprisal at the start of second phase, so that you can reprisal after shield.
Okay.
Let's go! Wait, why did you
Everything.
die?
You pressed in a release. This time I'm not gonna follow.
I just pressed save out of muscle.
Wait. We got a crit moment to waste. Fuck! Actually fine. Ah! Fuck me.
Not anymore.
Hi.
Huh.
I did a Sejong.
Trade your friends? I'm joking. Alright, no more. I'll be nice. We good, sister.
So Sejong, were you renovating your living room so it would look more like a shogun's den? You know, hanging some katanas on the wall.
Hanging the corpses of his enemies on the wall.
No, the heads.
Only the heads. Okay.
Yeah, just the heads.
That takes
On
because
shelf.
There's so many. The whole corpse wouldn't fit. Probably.
Do not save it.
Six is missing.
Hi.
So I will reprise it now.
Yep.
Are you gonna asylum here? Or later?
Damn it.
Two people touched.
Yeah, I still got them. No, I'm sorry.
We're all gonna die now. Because
Yeah, don't go middle.
where are they?
Oh. Yeah, hit by the AoE, Jay.
Yeah, I don't know how big they are, so can't go middle.
I mean, it
anymore,
was pretty much dead. Anyways, no.
They're roughly 10 yalms.
I mean, there was no
Thanks,
one.
man. That helps.
You're welcome.
There was non-Aryan in the...
Yuri Ashikaru. Damn, Sejong. Didn't know you were into that.
Oh my god, it's not spelled like that. Come on, man. You know this. It's two E's.
So good that you provoked that. I was at 2k HP.
Wanna go in? Thanks, dude.
Yo, no damage.
Sinners to D.
Water. Too far away. This one.
Guys, why the fuck do you place it like this? This time
Yeah.
you were...
Your Sejong wasn't at it, so he needs to be straight center. You can't be doing damage there.
Bada boo.
It's just all about proper cooldown.
Yeah, you gotta really pay attention to the water. You have to be dead on the icon.
It's a huge blue circle around your character once you get it. Ignore him. That was fucking close. pass first.
Sorry, Sin.
Waters and seniors.
What? The explosion damage killed me, or?
Yeah, water killed you because two people like they didn't survive the water stack.
Ah, okay.
And if it can't, if no
See
one
how low you get though from just fucking auto attacks? It's insane.
Should I
Takes
put
so much
Feint on
damage.
there, on the Justice?
Yeah, if you can, that would help a fuckload. Just the auto attacks
Sure.
are wrecking him.
Sure, shouldn't be a
They're
problem.
40k almost, like each. It's insane.
Yeah, it also
Shouldn't be a
depends if I have
problem.
Nisi there or do not have Nisi. If I have Nisi, I take more damage.
What I can also do is I could save Fey Illumination for that phase. In fact, I could save both that and Whispering Dawn for everybody.
I think it's probably the best phase to use it because it's the last phase for this.
Do you want
phase
the match to do?
where we have
I use it.
high damage. Yes.
I use it right at definitely. I used it right at the beginning after we take that big AoE damage and we have to go to the corners. But if Xeners can regen / heal that damage, then I can use better stuff there. I mean, in terms of like the illumination for sure, because
Yo, so 60k.
Anderson.
killed your ad.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, out of nowhere.
Whoops. See, man.
Should last longer, I think.
Nah, it's not. When we pull, it's 80 seconds until the AoE.
Okay, I'm not gonna heal the AoE. Probably don't need to anyway, because it'll be 1 HP, regardless.
Always go one letter further. So if they're like at 1 and 3, go to A and C, or B and D closest. So if they're on numbers, the closest you can use the letter, and the other way around. Pass.
Okay, so Fade is on. And Mentor just like this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Check your verdicts. Kill the shield first. Focus the shield. Kai, you at...
I know where I am. I know where I am. I'm just trying to
I mean,
I was just trying to do damage to shields. Still have some time, right?
okay, if I'm
Yeah.
if I'm at the south spot, right? Because I'm killing the shield from the south side of the map. So if I'm over here on like 3 or something, and I need to then go to the alpha spot, how do I get there without crossing through the middle? Go
You
around
cross
the edge
through-
of the circle.
No, you cross over.
I cross through the middle and touch Sejong then.
No, Sejong should be over here, somewhere here. I mean, it's random. It's the easiest way I could think of we can do this. Otherwise, it's pretty much DPS check which one you need, and go to that person, and tanks and healers stand still where they are. We can also do that way.
But then we'll have to go center anyway for the water, for the third water.
That one is a bit after, so
Yeah, but not that much after though. It's like a few seconds.
yes, but still, the thing is, like, we would have then, for example, then pick some markers. I would always be here. We would have Kai, for example, here. Xenos could be over here. No, actually further down. Xenos is over there. And what map? Well, there's Alex. And then the DPS would have to check which one they have to go to, either to bring them the correct Nisi or to take the correct Nisi. That would mean that the DPS have all the responsibility and would have to check, first of all, their Nisi as well as which of the tanks and healers has it. That way only 4 people would be moving.
How about, because that sounds more complicated. Yeah, I don't like.
To be honest, it's not. It's the same. Like, okay, so right now what we have is, you always go to a set position. You just look at your buff. The difference would be you look at your buff and then you look at the color the person has on top of their head, and you just match the colors of the buffs are the same.
No. It could also be if the DPS have the Nisi at that point, they would have to look at their head color, see which one they have, and then they would have to check tanks and healers which one they have to bring it to.
Yeah, okay, that's.
So that is the normal way how pretty much most groups did it. That the DPS have to just check which one they have to go to.
I think the easier way to do it, right, is that let's say we still stick with the middle. So we've got 4 people on the middle, right? And then I'll run around the edge, the outside of the boss, and then Sin can do the same. And then melee are the only ones that are allowed to cross in the middle.
Yeah, but we don't have that much time.
Yeah.
We don't have like time that you can run all the way around and spend 15 minutes looking at the outside and going back in. So it's actually, once the shield is down, we have to immediately go into position to pass it. Because then we have to get into the next position for water.
Can't you just like teleport to a person?
I can, but then I'm gonna maybe cross somebody. Like because Sejong is like always kind of like right.
Yeah, he's gonna be attacking the shields.
Yeah. So if he's in front of the shield, and I need to either go north or east, then I need him to move before I can go to my spot, don't I?
Yeah.
And that's who I'm worried about crossing.
I mean, if a melee, for example, has beta, then they should always be on the outside here and attack from here, because they will not have to cross the middle or anything. So you can already pre-position a bit to which position you have to go to beforehand.
I mean, it's easier for the ranged to adjust than it is for the melee.
We can have Alex pull the boss further north and make him then face outside.
Yeah, you were on top of me. You were
more room.
Fine.
More room in the middle.
Where were you? What did you have?
No, you were not where you. If you had Delta.
He was on top of me. I had Delta too.
No.
But he
you
touched
and me
Jay
were on
first.
top. No, we touched Kai. You and me. You ran into me where I was standing.
Oh. But I'm supposed to be here. On
Yes,
the
you were
left side.
supposed to be at Delta, but I was still at Delta because I had to go to Charlie, and you were at Charlie in my position. So I wanted you to move and then move myself.
Okay, well, I could move sooner, I guess. I'm just gonna use Ruin instead of using Broil on the shields. And just
We can
move
have
there.
the positions really tight once, like, for those people who have the Nisi at that point. They should pretty much stand rather tight, so they could be around like here. Here.
I was your partner, but I was here, so I had to take lightning. So what I did was I took lightning, and then I curve around so I don't get hit by the fire, and then I stopped here to shield one of the tanks that's taking a lot of damage, of your Shiro, and then I stopped to do a broil, and then I was gonna move to that position there. I was gonna be there. I will be on this circle. I'll be on this circle. Like, it's easier for me to move around than it is for you guys. Like for me and Sin, I guess.
Wait, the diagonal circle, but that's not the right spot.
No, he means that he's.
No, I mean the circle on D. I can't go there, otherwise I
the boss.
aggro the boss.
When do we get our debuff?
Circle.
Like when
right there.
When the
right
water
after water.
Out.
Right after
okay.
water, he casts skill cost Verdict, and Verdict gives you your debuff.
Okay, I'm gonna stand in the middle while you guys are doing the stack, and then when the Verdict goes off, I'm gonna go to my spot immediately, so it's one less person.
Yeah, if your spot is A or D, you will not be able to hit the shield if the boss is the way it's positioned so far. If it's not further north, you cannot hit the shield at that.
How much HP does the shield have?
120k.
It's even
so
less
normally one Midare should be enough.
Yeah,
so can't we just try to keep the Sejong on the one of the ads?
Yeah,
one of the bosses?
Because I can save a polygon and I can just Xenagloss it. That's like 70 grand.
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. We have to burst it down. So if like people have ideas how they can burst it down quick, that's the easiest. If you only need like 2 or 3 people for that.
Let me try with 1 polygon. If it's really bad, I'll save 2.
The shield is 33% less than HP than dolls. Yeah, but we have to get it to 0 though. Yeah, then like 2 people should be more than enough. Like the 2 ranged. No, don't we have enough time?
I think so.
Sin and Jake kill that shit, and then the melee just stay on the bottom.
If a melee has beta as his number, he can also attack it. He shouldn't be doing nothing at that point.
So maybe instead you do like, based on your position, you attack the shield. So like if you have alpha and beta, you go towards the shield, and if you have
I would
the
say
other
beta
2,
Charlie. Well, actually, the boss is positioned that Charlie can attack the Brute Justice. So yeah, beta alpha attack the shield.
Yeah, exactly. Beta and alpha attack the shield, and the other 2 attack the other boss. And then that way you guys you can look at your buff and decide who you're going to attack.
Only problem then is tanks and healers, how they will have to position. Because if I get beta, I will have to run through the middle.
I can run around no problem. So I will avoid, because I know the tanks will just have to run in a straight line, and the healers need to adjust. That's it. It's up
That's
to the
why
healers.
I mean, easiest would be for us actually to do all of this on intercardinals instead of cardinals.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that
I was just thinking that actually. Yeah.
Have alpha and like alpha at 1 and so on. Beta at 2, Charlie at gamma
if you
3.
do that, then is it possible when you turn the boss to shoot the fire at the water on 1, could you turn him like over here so that the fire is angled and doesn't hit the...
The fire has to hit the water. It depends how far the water is away from me.
Yeah, but the water should be dead on 1, right? So like you don't have to aim the cone directly north. You can aim it angled a little bit.
Like slightly angled, yes.
Does the fire have to completely? Does the cone have to completely hit the water? Just the tip of the cone is enough, right?
Like a bit. It's a bit more than it's visual. Like it has. To
so
be
like
further.
if you're like over here or something like that, or like over here, you should be able to angle it so that it doesn't even go through the middle at all, and that way we can pre-position immediately and not have to wait until the fire goes off.
Yeah. But then beta and gamma attack the shield, and alpha and
yeah, because we'll
delta.
be doing intercardinals instead of cardinals.
Yes. And that way both tanks can run through the middle. Only problem is if we have the Nisi Alex, we cannot run dead at each other.
So we'll do the same thing, but like this, yeah, guys?
Yes.
Does everyone understand that?
So which two are going to be attacking the shield? Alpha and beta.
So beta, gamma attack the shield. Alpha, delta attack Brute Justice.
Okay, all right.
It's actually color coordinated, so if you have blue and yellow, you attack the shield. Red, purple attacks Brute Justice.
I'm kinda unsure if this is working in all cases. Because
Why?
I'm not having any bursts on the shield. I'm just clicking some GCDs.
Can you
Okay.
save burst for the shield?
Could we say that
Probably
Jay
not.
always attacks the shield regardless?
Yeah, I can always do it as an
Because Jay is ranged, so it doesn't matter. Or like we can all
Yeah, Jay and Sin should always attack the shield probably. And
No,
then
no,
for
no,
melee-
no, no, no. Because if you have like,
But it's
if you
easier
have
if you
to,
take it down. Because once it's
Okay,
down,
yes,
they can
but
attack
listen.
Cruise Chaser again.
Okay, but listen, like the melee is here. If they're just attacking the shields at the same time as Jay is attacking the shields, we're gonna lose DPS on the bosses.
No, because you cannot attack Cruise Chaser as long as he has a shield. So if
But
both
if-
of them,
yes.
if they take the shield and it takes like 2 GCDs instead of 3 GCDs, then we can attack Cruise Chaser right away again. So we do not lose the DPS. The only way we lose DPS if they attack both for 160k, and then we have like, or in total 160k, then we have like 40k lost damage.
It's
But
like
that's
the
only
the
happens
only
if the
problem is
last
doing
hit-
extra damage to the shield doesn't really benefit us, right? Because let's say you do like 500k damage, whatever, to the shield. The shield has 200k HP. It doesn't, but let's say that happens. You lost 300k DPS. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Because it
That's what I
doesn't
mean.
it automatically change to the boss's HP, and the extra
No.
damage go into the HP.
No, but his damage is not 120k with
Yeah,
one
yeah,
GCD.
yeah. I'm just
So
saying.
that is why I mean, if you are in the position to attack the shield, just attack it. Bring it down faster to be able to attack Cruise Chaser again. Also,
I still think like J is enough. I don't think both range should do it unless
I mean, Sin
is
is
on that side.
movable as
Whoa,
fuck. Like,
hang
he
on.
is
I don't know if-
mobile.
I wouldn't say I'm enough because
No, you're
obviously
enough
my
plus
damage-
plus whoever else is attacking it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So like, I think so it will be either 3 people attacking it or 2 people attacking it, because if you have both Jay and Sin attack it as well, and Sejong and Dave spawn on the right side, right? Then we have 4 people attacking it, and I think that will lose DPS then, because you'll do more damage than the HP the shield has with your bursts.
Well, in the end, it doesn't lose as much DPS because in the end we have to bring them down both at the same time. And if we have like 2 people, like both melees attacking Brute Justice at that time and Cruise Chaser's taking 0 damage, in the end it will still prolong the whole fight as well.
Okay, all right, let's try it then. Let's go.
Yes, Gamma is
Can
blue.
we-
Yeah.
So
yeah.
3, it's still color coordinated.
It's not. It doesn't match up because Gamma's 3 and D is 4, which is this
Yes,
should be
and
like-
Gamma is blue, 3. Delta is 4, purple.
Gamma's not blue.
Alpha is blue.
Yeah, Gamma's
Alpha is
purple.
blue.
Yeah, Alpha's blue. Beta's
Oh, I
like
didn't look at
red. That's why when you said it, I thought I was dumb. I didn't know fucking letters.
Yeah, I remembered somehow seeing the blue Gamma, but I didn't know. Alpha is 1, Beta is 2, Gamma 3, Delta 4, yes.
So Beta Gamma attack shield. Or me always. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Damn it.
ignore him.
Oh wow.
Fuck. That random tether. God damn it.
Random.
It has so much range. Like, Jesus Christ.
But it's not random.
I know. Fuck, it's retarded.
Ignore the hand.
What the fuck?
What?
How the fuck did you aim that?
Oh, motherfucking bitch. Let's go! It's based on where you're facing, maybe?
No, where you're standing from him. If you're kind of below him, it's sometimes random which direction he goes.
That's pretty random, but it's...
Well, it's random for us because you can't really see where the perfect middle of the boss is. So.
A proper curve would be like skews usually. Exactly.
Woo!
Oh, they're not a turn.
So I need it a little bit too.
Yeah, my bad. Damn it.
Oh, but...
Okay, yeah. Oh, god dang it. Do we have to talk about this?
Wasn't close at all.
It's okay, I outlawed him twice.
Pass. Three, two, one. Check your verdicts.
Oh. In red.
Whirlwind.
That is, I can't attack from that angle, which is really silly. I need to be right in the middle.
Can't we face him south? Or does that not work?
The boss
Well-
is facing south.
But the shield wasn't, it was facing
Yeah,
west.
it's facing from 2 doing exactly the middle.
Ah, from
What?
2 to 4. Then everyone can attack us. Yeah, that is actually not bad.
Jay said he couldn't, because...
I'm standing like here on the north side with it here in front of me, so I thought being kind of diagonal to it would work. I was like over the half of the front, but it was
No, you have to be like, I think 120 degrees before him, at least.
It's like a cone in front of him.
you can't
Yeah.
creep it I'm gonna
I was almost 45 degrees and I could still hit him.
Did you die by auto attacks from auto attacks, Alex?
Well, it enraged, so it hit me for 200k.
Ah, the shield enraged. Okay. But once the shield is down when he casts the whirlwind, you have to reprisal that whirlwind.
Okay.
And if you do, you have shake it off there.
Yeah, I do.
Then shake it off as well.
Okay.
The wind that comes after, that's supposed to come, right? It's
The
just a
whirlwind,
bigger wind.
That's
Yeah.
not. But because the shield wasn't destroyed, he enraged, and everything he does instant kills you at that point.
Can we have mantra there maybe, or are you using mantra earlier?
I'm right now. I'm not using it. I can use it there.
Yeah, use it like a little bit when we stack up for the spread, like a little
Yeah.
bit before. Just use it, pop it.
I mean, mantra has a big range. It's like 15 yawns radius.
Yeah.
So
It's not the range. That's the problem. Is the timing for the heals.
Yeah, sure, but yeah, I will find it.
Yeah, once the shield dies, he will start doing his whirlwind, and then it doesn't hit as much as it did now because this time it was enraged and
this was
instant
enraged.
killed.
Yeah. That was much better though. Let's go. What?
Oh,
Percentage.
That's bigger for me.
For me, I only saw his first splash and his then only 3 splashes
same.
and once.
Oh.
2, 1. Check your credits. Reprisal.
Ah, okay. I forgot my monster here.
Alright, second, next water, next thunder.
It's good.
Okay, once we've passed at that point, we already get into position. That means, Alex, you pull Cruise Chaser down here so that Cruise Chaser is around this position.
Yeah, I was already kind of going there.
And you stack with the healer that currently has Thunder here. Or not stack, like next to each other.
Yeah.
The healer that does not have the Thunder can stack with the water group. In the middle. And I'm gonna be around here.
Wait, so I couldn't have stacked in the center for with the second water because I had thunder debuff?
No.
Or...
If you have the Thunder, if you stacked with me,
Well, I
at
had the
the-
thunder with you before. Yeah.
Yeah, then you go down here, where Alex is, and pass the Thunder to him.
Ah, okay.
Only the healer that does not have this Thunder can stack with the others in the middle.
I had to cast Aloe on you like fucking 5 times or something and ran out of MP there for a second. I was fucking panicking.
On me?
Yeah.
I have nothing I can use there. Literally, I'm using Rampart at the start of that phase. Then I'm giving Alex Intervention for the 2 mines. And then only once the Thunder buff hits, I have Sheltron again. So that's pretty much all I have.
When I'm at sea, I am using Fey Elimination with Spring Dawn, and then I'm casting Adlo on both tanks, and then I'm casting Excog on Alex, and then I'm putting Either Pact on you, which is the fairy, when I can, and then I am casting Lustrate on you as well, and I literally ran out of shit, and I just had to fucking spam Adlo. I cast like Adlo twice on you with emergency tactics, and then cast another one after he got broken. You take so much fucking damage, it's crazy, dude.
Okay, so why do you want Feint? Do you want Feint before the third water or after the shield?
I want feints.
When missile
like-
command is, during missile command.
Yeah. There you go.
Missile command is the 2 stacks we have to do, right?
In the middle, yes.
Okay.
The timing for Indom there is also quite tight. But I barely pulled it off before the AoE. Just gotta get used to it. Couldn't we adjust so you go to a cardinal if you have that position there, or if a melee has that position? You go to a cardinal instead, like beta stays where they are, and you go like 1 up. Then your ranged partner adjusts.
What do you mean?
Like
just-
Sejong wasn't able to attack anything there. We'll
I
have
was
to
like-
change that. But let's talk about it after. Let's talk about it. Let's do normal now. We'll talk about it after.
You do not have to get into position right away. You can attack stuff first, and the pass just literally is a pass. So you pass
Yeah,
it
once
and
you pass, you
immediately
can go back. Yeah.
you can go back. You do not have to stand on each other there, like we did for a few seconds. It's actually best if you do not stand around, but immediately spread apart. no hand.
Okay, let's see. It happens. Yeah.
I think this is the last ball, right?
Did you touch there?
Nope. I took 238,000 auto attacks with Sheltron mitigation, so 20% mitigated.
Let's go one more pull.
No. God damn it. I hate them near the boss.
That didn't count.
No
Let's go.
crit.
I think neither of them crit. From what I was looking at.
Nah, it wasn't a crit. Oh, okay, it kind of was a crit, but I kind of misplayed my rotation. And I didn't have the big DPS of that.
Seems like we were much more consistent though, and we saw some new shit today, so that's good.
I'm not trying to mine.
What happened there though?
Two people switched.
It's hard, right? Because if I go on, depending where the mines are and where Zena stands, if I go on this side of her, and then he runs on this side of her, I'm not caught in the circle. So I have to try and like go around her, and I have to move and he has to move. And usually it's okay.
Okay, so how do we want to do the fourth pass after the shield when a melee goes to 3? We wanted to discuss this.
That one it detects the shield.
No, but it's not in range. Yeah, what we talked about was that once you pass, you just go back in. Because
No, you attack the shield. Once the shield is down, you pass.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem is from Dree to attack the shield is kinda hard.
You're not at 3. No, you're on the line of 3. But you can be close to the middle, so you're pretty much just outside of melee range. So you could step slightly closer into melee range, attack it, and be fine. The only one who cannot attack anything is actually the one that is at 2, because 2 is behind the shield.
Yeah.
That one will have to step in front of the shield, attack it, and once it's time for pass, so once the shield is destroyed, step behind the boss, and then you can attack Cruise Chase at that point.
Okay.
You do not have to stand all the time there. Like I said, once the shield is down, you quickly go there and go back to attacking. It's only a position for the pass, so it's pretty much tanks and healers stand there and wait for the DPS to just grab it real quick or pass it real quick and go back to attacking. No, you shouldn't disengage for 10 GCDs. It wasn't that you disengage earlier. It was that if you at Alpha or Gamma, then you do not attack the shield at all. But instead, you attack Brute Justice at that point. Then it was not that you were not close enough, it was that people fucked up and didn't move out of the way. Yeah, people should be in the middle. The only one who's allowed to be kind of in the middle is Jay.
So that was good. We're more consistent today, I think. And we just have to fix and practice that phase on Brute Justice. I don't think we're that far once we get that. If you think it's worth it, we can next on Friday we can plan the movements. We can go in like Alex normal or whatever, and to use the map.
It's how's it called again?
Square.
Binding coil 4, turn 4.
Sure.
Oh, that, yeah.
We can go there and we can practice the movement there.
Yeah.
We can try to figure things out. Like, people we're just standing still there. I think you probably could have moved because they're not going to move. I think you're just afraid to move there. You're just literally sitting.
Everyone is afraid to move, and you should.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't have to. But
only number 3 needs to move. So like everyone else can just stay still.
No, number 3 and number 2 also.
Why number 2?
Because number 2 is behind the boss. Behind the boss is like the one position where you can't attack. So number 2 has to step in front of the shield, attack the shield, and then step back behind the boss. Yeah, it was just that like a ton of people were standing inside the middle where they shouldn't have been. Oh yeah, Kai, can I order some food for next raid?
What food?
Highland cabbage, the stuffed one.
Yeah. Come trade me right now. We'll give you some.
Okay. Then I will take my leave now.
All right.
Good
See you
night.
See you at the
Good
Good
weekend.
night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Gyan Gashin.
What is now about Thursday Divinity again?
Yeah, we can.
How about Alex and you down Thursday Divinity?
Maybe. I need to look at my schedule.
Did you manage to fix the thing with the new Decaflog shit so that it, like the bot you was making?
Oh yeah, yeah, the API is fucking worked.
So how did it look today?
The whole thing is kinda broken on other fronts.
That Adlo on you, dude, is doing good work. Jay.
On Jay, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that like I'm also changing the mana ward position as well
But
now?
when you tried it the first run, it didn't really have any effect. But the Adlo seems to be working a lot.
How do you like the second phase, Kai? Missile command.
Dude, it's fucking horrible.
Spamming Adlo on me.
Like it's not just on you. I have to Adlo both tanks and then Xcog on CD. And I don't have enough like either flow stacks to do anything. I use literally all the shit I have, and you take so much damage. Like an Adlo on you doesn't even heal an auto attack.
No,
it feels.
an auto attack does 31k about.
Yeah, and the Adlo will heal you for like 20k or something.
And the thing is, Sheltron can mitigate maximum of 2 auto attacks because they are spaced so far apart that it's
Yeah,
only
the
gets
Adlo is healing you like is giving you a 13k heal plus a 13k shield, so it's like 26k heal.
Yeah, not even an auto attack.
Yeah, it's not even one auto attack, and it's like literally all I'm spamming with the fairy on you as well.
Oh, and I even have Rampart at that point, so even 20% more mitigated.
Like, what the fuck can we do against that? Because when I watch videos, like I was watching this clip over here, and Momo doesn't heal at all.
You mean Shogun 2 battle announcer voice?
No, this
Shame
one.
for the display.
I was watching this. Momo, like, just Xcogs on CD, he does a physic for some reason at some point, and he doesn't heal at all.
Yeah, then maybe the white mage is
The
healing.
white mage puts regen on both tanks. I don't know if I actually wanted to talk to Zetus about that. I'm assuming she does that, but maybe not? Question mark.
I don't think I haven't gotten a single regen.
Yeah. So on this video, the white mage puts regen on both, and then Momo just Xcogs, and he actually wastes like energy drains instead of using lustrates, and it has to do a physic, which is worse. So this is not like an optimal run for him, but it's insane. Like looking at this tank. Let's see.
There's one Xcog on the on the paladin.
Yeah.
And his Fae.
I mean, I Xcog the other tank.
Yeah, and he only has Rampart as well, and now he missile commands. So that's okay. No missile commands, actually. Oh yeah, okay. I know why. I could probably try to do that as well, but he will also. No, he goes Sentinel on missile command, but he also dropped down to like 20k HP.
Yeah, but he's not being healed by the Scholar. The Scholar is just a sucker, which is garbage potency.
Yeah.
Thanks for the countdown, dude.
But damn, they do really weird pulling, in my opinion. I like the middle positions. Look at those beautiful positions in the middle for the shield.
Orange.
That is a good position. Kinda.
Like, it takes way less damage. You should definitely try to do that. And I can heal you much easier that
for
way.
the fucking tank buster at the end. Then I'm just gonna have
What
rampart.
does he do for the tank buster? What, the tank buster is like the lightning? Or
No. The double tank buster on both tanks together. After Gale, the tanks have to stack up. Tanks drop down to 1 HP.
Take from below.
How do they do it? They might invuln it. Nope. Yeah, the healers just
Going
heal
through
them
the
to
mid.
full, and then they take it.
2, 1.
Yeah, I mean Rampart looks like Rampart is enough, so I can just use Rampart for that one.
You run into city
You
again.
go to Lion, Tyler. Where are you?
yeah, because
Alma,
40% is a
go
big
through.
difference
Yeah.
from 20.
It's 30.
Oh, is it 30 now? Was it always 30? I don't
Bro,
remember.
this shit is scary every single goddamn time.
I think actually Paladin was 40
It used to be 40, right?
on center. I think it was like the only one that was 40. It was
Yeah.
bigger than the others.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
40 and it was fucking 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, but now they streamlined all of them to 2 minutes and 30. That is why I feel like Paladin mitigation-wise on itself feels weaker than the other tanks. Except for auto attacks, you have your shield
Did
blocks.
Wait, did the white mage just... When they go to 1 HP, did the white mage cure 3, both of them at the same time? Let's see. Show me what you're doing.
Yeah,
white
you
mage.
cured 3 once.
Yeah.
It might actually be worth it because 2
Yeah.
targets. It's
Yeah,
high
Indom
potency.
and cure 3, yeah, definitely. That's
It's
what they do.
1100 potency heal.
The Indom is sort of a bit wasted, I feel. I mean, it's like 400 on 2 targets. I guess it's better than
It's better than Lustrates, 2 Lustrates.
Lustrate. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Because it's
Yes, I
800
think
and
that's
1
how we'll do
Lustrate
it.
is 600.
So I'm gonna tell Xeners.
I mean, but this rest of this phase is super easy once we're done with Gale. Alright, but I will be off now.
Oh, so are we doing Divinity Thursday?
Well, Alex has to check. Then you can
Oh, okay.
just message
Alright,
and
just message me and tell me. Then. Let me know.
Good night.
Good night.
What time would we be going? Fucking vixen.